Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our Social Studies lesson series. This is Term 1, Unit 1, and our theme is Our Common Heritage. My name is Anne Harvey, and I'll be your guide throughout this wonderful journey called to learning. During this unit, we're looking at the people who came after emancipation. That's right, we're looking at the East Indians and the Chinese. Well, in today's lesson, we are happy to give you the assistance to guide and support your preparation for your examination. Our study focus will be on the East Indians and the Chinese. So, to get ready for today's class, you will need your pen and your paper, your social studies resource book, and of course, your undivided attention. You must remember too to take your notes as we go along. So let's begin. So we should be familiar with the map of the world, and of course, you know the parts of the map, their purpose and function. Of course, you were once asked by the teacher to create your own thematic map, showing the place of origin of the ethnic groups that came to the Caribbean. Now, you'll be asked to locate the areas on the map of a particular group of people from the continent of Asia. Let's now examine the map of the world. This map shown on your screen is color-coded for your benefit so that we can quickly recall the different areas of the world. We must remember too the size of the landmass of the continent. As you can see, the landmass of Asia is what? Much larger than the others. That can be a clue to help you to remember to locate the two groups from Asia. Let's now look at our question. Which groups originated from the areas labeled X and Y above? We have recalled the location of the places of origin by using the color-coded strategy and establishing which is the largest landmass among the continents. Let's look at our options. Option A says Africans and Chinese. But we know those two groups never originated from the same continent, nor came to the region at the same time. Option B says the British and African. Yes, we know that the British came from Europe and were the colonizer, and the Africans, yes, the enslaved people. And surely they were not a part of the same continent. Let's take a look at option C, East Indians and British. As far as we know and can recall, the location of the British were, as discussed, and identified that they were located above the continent of Africa. So, that's not the answer, is it? No? All right, let's look at option D, the East Indians and Chinese. We have heard that both of these ethnic groups originated from the same continent. So, our answer is option D. The East Indians came from India and the Chinese from China. Very good, boys and girls. Our next question, we will look at the push and pull factors that led to the migration of the East Indians and Chinese to the Caribbean. Let's recall what are pull and push factors. Pull factors are the things that seem better on the other side of the grassing, that cause someone to be attracted to a place. Pull factors are the generous benefit found on the other side, like health benefit, wealth, rights, freedom, better wages. While push factors are the things in your immediate situation that causes you to leave a place. In the person's immediate situation, it could be unhappiness and sorrow because of lack of job opportunities, overpopulation, poor health care, low wages, crime, violence, even natural disasters. So push factors are the things that can cause one to leave their country or community because of lack of opportunities. And pull factors are the things that attract someone to a place, things that will make their life even better. Now that we have distinguished between the pull and push factors that led to the migration of the East Indians and the Chinese, let's answer the following question. Mr. Ramsack left India in the late 1800s and migrated to Jamaica, which was a push factor for him. Let's look at our options. A, poverty. B, job opportunities. C, hope for a better life. And D, good weather conditions. Remember now that push factors are the conditions or situation that causes someone to leave. And your answer is A. That's right, poverty. Poverty is one of the many things that could cause a push so that the person would leave his or her country or community. As you know, the East Indians and Chinese came to the Caribbean during the 1800s to work on the plantation. As you already know, that they came to replace the enslaved Africans who were given their freedom and many had left the plantations. We will now take a look at the goods and services offered to consumers, and then we will examine the contribution of the East Indians and Chinese to the Jamaican economy. Of course, when we use the term economy, we know that we are talking about the production and consumption of goods and services, and of course, the supply of money. We can recall from our lessons that the goods are the items that are made to be sold, which satisfy human needs and wants for such things as furniture, clothing, and food, while services are the activities provided by other people for which the consumer is willing to pay. These services include barbering, medicine, repairing cars, selling insurance, and hairdressing. These are the services for which you will pay. So now let's take a look at our cultural contribution of both the Chinese and the East Indian. There are clearly links between goods and services that they provide. In this question, we will read the sources, and source 1 reads, East Indian cultural contribution, delightful dishes, curry and roti, religious festival, Diwali, and owners of jewelry store. In source 2, we have the Chinese cultural contribution, the tasty dishes of sweet and sour meats, Chinese New Year, and owners of grocery stores. The question asks, for each statement, indicate whether the information can be found in source 1, source 2, or both sources. Here are the statements. Some ethnic groups have made significant contribution to the Jamaican economy. Would it be source 1, source 2, or both sources? Your answer is C. If your answer is C, congratulations, you are indeed correct. They both made significant contribution to our Jamaican economy in the form of goods and services. The next statement reads, some ethnic groups celebrate secular festivals. So we must remember from our previous lessons that there were two major types of festivals. One is secular and the other religious. Secular means non-religious. These festivals are not concerned with worship, while in contrast, religious festivals have to do with, yes, worshiping and the adoration of something or someone or a divine or spiritual being. Let's take another look at the two sources and then attempt to answer the question. Some ethnic groups celebrate secular festivals. Your answer? Yes, indeed, source 2, which is option B. Chinese New Year is a secular event. That's great thinking, boys and girls. Okay, boys and girls, you have certainly done a great job with these questions. You have recalled all that your teacher has taught you, and so that is very, very good. We encourage you to continue to pay attention in class, study hard, get enough sleep, create a study group with your friends, and please, please, please do so by asking your parents' permission. And I know it will be all good for you on your exams. Well, that's all for now, boys and girls, and as usual, remember to wash your hands, wear your masks, maintain your physical distance, be safe, walk good now. Until next time.